There's something really satisfying about watching a colony slowly come to life. The roads start connecting, the workers get jobs, the farms begin producing food, and suddenly, a few buildings turns into a whole town. So today we're expanding our colony in a huge way. New districts, new professions, new farms, and honestly, this might be the episode where everything finally starts feeling real. And by the end of this episode, our colony will nearly double the size it was before. I want to develop this whole area below me. Specifically, we'll finish up this road here. I want to get a courtyard put in, roads going out in all directions, hospitals, fields, the works. So we've got a bit of work to do before then. So as you can see, we are actually nearing the border of our colony going out this way. Now, not the end of the world, because we can expand it. And the best way for us to do that is with a guard tower. So we can grab ourselves a guard tower. Perfect. And we'll want to put this, I want to put it over in the corner here where these two like imaginary walls meet to hopefully expand our borders far enough out. And then it also won't be in the way of what we're trying to do over here. And if need be, we can stick another one over here, but we'll see. So for right now, we're going to stick it in this corner. Okay, so let's take a peek at our guard towers here. So I believe this one is the alt guard tower. Kind of interesting. And then the other one is what we've built over there. So we know what this one looks like. Maybe we try out the alt guard tower, because at the end it'll end up looking like that. So that's pretty sweet. Oh, this looks like one that's maybe at like a gate or like a front entrance sort of thing. So, okay, maybe for a normal guard tower, we should stick with these ones. I think that'll do it. So we got it right in the corner, and we'll go ahead and say build. And we should see that once it gets built, our borders will expand. But first we need to come in here and tell them to actually build the building. So build options, build the building. Perfect. There we go. That should give them a good head start. Now, who is going to get assigned to build it? Not Leah. So I wonder if this is too far away for her to acknowledge. So I'm going to go in here and I'm actually just going to say build options, builder, Leah, build building. I thought I had already said build building, but maybe not. But either way, Leah should be on that now. So we'll go get her what she needs. Okay, so Leah's going to work on that. We do have some colonists. They've all got something to say. No guard tower. People wanting jobs. Things of that nature. So we're not going to worry about that for now. We are going to continue on with our road and plaza and everything here. And I actually just learned about something kind of cool. And that would be the builder's goggles, I think is what they are. Now, with these equipped, we should... yeah, we look kind of silly, but with these, we should be able to see what the completed buildings look like before they're actually done. Our border still hasn't expanded quite yet, but we're getting there. So, we wanted the plaza, the large plaza here. That's what we were thinking. Large, here we go. That's the one we wanted. So we should be able to line this up nicely with our road here. And that's right in the middle of our paths. Yeah, I think that looks good. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell them to build that. And, oh, it was partially outside of the colony. So we might have to wait until our guard tower is done, and then hopefully that'll expand our borders here. So, 1 second, and we'll skip to that. Okay, so while we're waiting for our guard tower to be built, I know I want to put a building right here. And, because we'll have the courtyard go here once our borders expand, and then another path will go off this way, and I'm thinking we'll put the farms there, or something. But I know there's a building that needs to go right here. So if we want education, university, here we go. Now, let's move this forward and spin. Yeah, let's have it one down and then we'll push it back like 2 blocks. Yeah, so that'll be the final. That looks good. And we're not messing with anything over here. Oh, no, we are. Dang it. Okay, forward. I think that's going to be okay. They're basically touching, but we should be okay. And then we'll be right at the road. So if we say, yes, build it. Okay, perfect. We had just enough room to squeeze that in there. So our borders did expand, but not in the way that we wanted them to necessarily. We got more space over here where we built the guard tower, but it didn't translate right here where we're trying to build our road. So if we come on down here and we say we want another, let's see, military. And if we want to place that right along the side here, that looks good to me. And then hopefully that'll open things up for us enough to continue on. So we'll go ahead and say, build another one of those, please. Now, while we are waiting for 2 buildings to be built, I mentioned last time that we were needing some streetlights put up. And so I've gathered some resources so we can start putting those in. And I'm thinking we can put them kind of in the center of these roads. So if this was the middle, sort of like that, we're kind of in the middle right there. And then we can have another one that's kind of in the middle. Oops, excuse me. Right here. And these are the barrels are gonna kind of act as our base. And I'm kind of doing what I did over at our normal base. And we have like a bigger block and then a wall. And then we're gonna do 2 fence posts. And then another wall on top, I believe. And then if we stick some trap doors up here, not like that. We put them right on top. There we go. There we go. And have it kind of overhang like that. And then we can just toss a lantern on there. And we've got a pretty effective street post. So I'm going to kind of dot these around our main road here to, especially at night, there's been a lot of mobs spawning. I've been trying to sleep right away. And I threw torches everywhere, but still, things aren't the safest. Plus, this will help add a little bit of just like, I don't know, just a little extra something, to our world. So we'll go ahead and get this put in. You can see we are getting close on our 2 buildings here. So almost there. All right, our 2 buildings finished almost at the exact same time. So now, yes, our borders have expanded. Perfect. I'm just gonna bring it forward so we can make sure. Okay, so we have it correct this way, so let's bring it down. So that should be good. I'm thinking this is a good position for it. And we have it on the right level. It's not gonna interfere with any of our other buildings. So we're going to say, boom, build our plaza, please. We got our lights put in here too. So these are looking nice. I think it adds some much needed, just something a little bit, extra to our roads here. All right, our courtyard is almost done. And you can see that we started extending a road out in the other direction. I think that we'll extend this road out probably the rest of the way. So let's just grab another one of our avenues and we'll make sure to rotate it into the correct spot. So we'll go ahead and do this and we'll make sure that those 2 are correctly lined up. That looks good. So we'll say build that and we'll build one more. Oh, okay, we've got some pirates to take care of northwest, which is going to be, okay, so which way's north? This way's north, that way's west. Okay, so they should be over here somewhere. Let's switch. There we go. Okay, supposedly there's pirates over here. I don't see their... Oh, yep, there they are. Coming in hot. Yeah! Yeah, these guys really don't stand a chance. Boom. Successfully defended our village once more. And we'll just see what kind of loot they got. Not really anything good, but we'll take it. Now, as I was saying, if we switch back to our goggles, we can kind of see... Actually, I better go to sleep. There's monsters. Okay. So we can kind of see how the road is going to end up looking. Oh, we don't want that creeper right there. There we go. So it'll line up this way. And then out here we could... Yeah, we might end up just dropping this down with some stairs and then doing one more straight pathway. So let's put that in. So we can have a little bit of an elevation change. There we go. I think that's looking good. And then that basically brings us to the edge of our island here. So having these goggles kind of really helps lay multiple things out at once, so we don't have to kind of wait one at a time. So I'm going to get my guys working on this, and then we can kind of see about where we want to place our farm buildings. We'll see how those work in a second. In the build tool options under agriculture, there's horticulture, which is farm, composters, flowers, plantations, and husbandry. So chicken, fishers, cows, all sorts of stuff. So we have one from the husbandry and one from horticulture. I'm thinking we place a farmer right off to the side here. And let's make sure, yep, farm. So we've got two options. Okay, let's move you. Oh, why is it way over there? Here we go. Okay, so this is kind of our first option here. And the alternate one is so big. Holy moly. Okay, how about the regular one? Okay. This one's a little bit more manageable. The other one is ginormous. So, okay, let's start with the small one. And actually, let's bring it forward once. Okay. I think that's good. So, build. And yeah, it'd be cool if we can build this ginormous one eventually. I mean, let's look at that again. Yeah, I mean, this thing is massive. I mean, that's definitely a farm. It'd be cool if we could put it on this side of the road, but it's not quite gonna fit at the moment. Okay, well, let's think about that one later. With our other block, our chicken farmer, maybe we can put that right next door. So if we go back to here, chicken farmer, and I think it's just easier to see what's supposed to be the front when it's leveled up higher. So yeah, this is the front. And actually, just to be safe, let's get these guys right up next to each other. And that should be good. So build. Oh, and I don't know if you saw, but our research just finished. Whoa, where did you come from? Oof. Okay, scary. Our research just finished from our university, and I researched hospitals. So we can actually stick a hospital somewhere. Maybe the hospital could go here instead of that giant farm. I think a hospital would fit here. And that should leave us plenty of room for a road to come out. And then we can kind of have it, maybe we could do like a T-junction here and have it come out, another T-junction going to that, and then it can continue straight this way to give us some more space to build off of. Yeah. Okay, so the layout will be like that for our roads. It'll come out this way and then turn to come up that way. And we'll go ahead and plop down the hospital just off of this road here. Looks like everything is at the right level. So maybe we push it back just a couple. I think that's good. Okay, and there's our hospital. So perfect. Now I just have to go through and give them all the materials that they need. Okay, our roads have been completed, going each direction, and we just started construction on the farmer's hut and the chicken coop. So those will be going up, more people will be getting jobs. I went ahead and put a forester's hut right next door. And at the end here, you can see this floating in the air is a warehouse that's going to go there. So we'll kind of have everything that's getting produced right here, and they can just go whoop, straight into the warehouse. So I think that'll be good. We still need to build our hospital up, but we are getting close to completing the fundamentals tab. So pretty exciting stuff. I just gave our builders all the resources they needed, so they should be knocking these out in the next couple days. And we'll keep plugging away. I wonder when it's going to be worth it to start upgrading the buildings. I'm kind of thinking once we have the fundamentals, then we can start thinking about, leveling up all the buildings and doing more research and things like that. And then maybe that'll unlock more stuff for us to build. Oh, also, I gave all of our guards gold armor. So they're looking pretty flashy now. All right, our line of buildings here is practically done. So we have our farmer here. And let's see. We have a worker here. Tasks, don't know. Minimum stock. Let's add, let's say 2 stacks of potatoes. And carrots. 2 stacks of carrots. Start with that for now, I suppose. Place more fields to get me working. Okay. You don't just come with a field already? Ah, a field. Here we go. Whoa, holy moly. Holy cow. All right. Well, I thought the farmer was just going to be like a self-contained thing, but apparently not. We've got this huge field for them. So we're going to have to find somewhere for this. Okay, so our field basically takes up this whole area, but we do have space for it, so that is good. Let's get down here, because we don't want the field to be floating. We'd probably want it, maybe we could even have it just like butting right up against here. I don't know if there's really like a front to this or not, so we're just gonna say, yeah, we'll just say that that is good for now. Somebody needs to build that. They're gonna have to clear a lot of land. We'll probably end up doing most of that. So we still need to work on the hospital and that field. So I'm gonna keep plugging away on that, and then I'll jump back in once we're about there. Alrighty, so our storage house has been completed. There's nothing in here at the moment, and I'm not sure how to assign somebody to do this, but we'll figure that out. We got tons of storage in here. I also learned that I don't think this farmhouse is gonna work, because I built the field over here and she's just not going to it to work. And I noticed that there was this cutout in the field once it was completed. And sure enough, the farmhouse fits perfectly in here. So we're putting our second one right there. Now, I don't know if we need to like toss some more of these field things down all around here. I imagine so, but we'll find out in a bit. So we're working on a replacement farmhouse that'll hopefully actually work. Another thing, lots of our people have been getting measles, and luckily our hospital is built. So if we come on in here, we can see we've got ourselves a doctor here. I don't think they have anything to heal people quite yet. And there's only room for 1 bed to treat somebody. But we got a nice little front desk area, so that's fun. Lastly, I started building up some stairs and then a straight piece again here. And I was thinking we could toss our mine just off to the side of this straight piece and slowly kind of begin climbing up this way. And then maybe by the time we can get like lined up with this road here and have them attach, and then we'll have a bunch more space up here to build too. Yeah, I think we're gonna get this, let's put on our goggles again. And then we will go over to where the road is here and kind of clear out some of this so we can see where the edge is. And then we can position our mine, fundamentals, the mine. Oh, must not have it. There it is. Okay, now we can kind of put this right up against the road. And I'm actually going to lift this up just so we can see what it looks like. Up, 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 up. Okay, so it's a big hole. Nice. And level 5 looks like that. I just want to make sure we face it the right way. Does this look like a front entrance? I'd say so, right? Or does this look like a front entrance? Yeah, I think we're going to do it this way. Okay, so we have it oriented correctly. Let's bring it back down. Back to level 1. And we've got our dirt line right here. So let's bring this forward, down, forward, and down. And that should be perfect. And with that, it completes all of our fundamental tab. So that's pretty exciting stuff. Plus we got this really nice decorative like plaza thing, which I really, really like. Still need to figure out the courier situation. And I need to, I mean, if this isn't going to work out, I'm going to have to tear this down and put something else in its place, like another chicken coop maybe, or, ooh, actually maybe we could put the flower shop there, because I've been having to get flowers to like heal people with measles. So if we could grow flowers, that'd be great. So yeah, this might be the new location of a flower shop sometime soon. But once again, I want to thank you so much for watching. It's just so fun to make and learn these like new mods, even if I don't really know what I'm doing, but it's fun to just, you know, play through them and be able to share it with you guys. So thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. I've been trying my best to get a video out every week, and I've been sticking to it pretty well. Last thing before we go, if you have any suggestions for our town, like where we could put things, or if you know a better way to expand our borders, so it'd be nice to be able to, you know, use the rest of this space out here. We could put another guard tower, maybe like in this corner, and that might open it up. But yeah, if you have any ideas, or if you know how to get a courier going, let me know. I'd really appreciate the advice. So that is all from me now. So I'll see you next time. Bye.